Stop scrolling. Seriously, stop drinking. Stop smoking. Wait, I'm gonna smoke a little bit. Stop eating like a pig. You're a fucking pig. Fuck. Do you know what's the end of that? Obviously, it's cardiovascular disease and hepatopathologies. It's very simple, isn't it? Let's think about it. So, a cigarette, it's equal lung, then damage, then eating, it will be two, of course, of the heart leisure. And what about drinking? Well, of course, there's this other organ, the liver. It's obviously it doesn't have a big presentation or a big personality character in this scenario and the public health ideas of what do you understand about health or what does it even mean health. Well, that was me also trying to understand what I was studying and this new career. It was medicine. I was not like into nothing about that. I mean, that was a long time ago. And well, by now, in all my studies and research and all these collabs and associations and formal uh, instructing and courses and then following and then interconnecting and relating with other people that is into this same idea of paint for health. It's a better long term investment. I mean, it looks like it's expensive to invest in your health, or it's like you don't see a result immediately. Oh, that's one of the problems very often in hospitals where all the patients, that's why they needed to use that word because you need to wait until we have results for those patients that are on medicine intern that are well on the hospital intern and then we're waiting to see if they can go out, they can go home, or if they have to stay for longer, or if there's complications in this state. There's a lot of topics here on medicines. That's why it's like I don't know where to start. Like in the hospitals, we have the that I'm gonna put it here, and then that's also a big issue. Like because it's a hard work for doctors and nursing, and all everybody working actually there, even the one cleaning or the the guy doing that. So it's like, whoa, all these people can get infected into this, plus all that and all this lists and all this news, right? So it's actually hard. I'm gonna smoke again and do a 10-minute video maybe. You already know how weed is now treated on the, you know, area or the campus on United States. Donald Trump is already saying that this can be now considered as the list of the investigators. Just like investigators were pushing forward to to say, "Hey, Donald Trump, I know you love Narco and the drama novella of like putting the bads versus the goods." So, but we have research, and we need to do research about this because we're living literally on these. So that's why Well, it needed to be approved. It was obviously in public opinion. It was pushing too hard about this. Mexico, it was already doing like this part of this area where you have zero, I mean, 100% tolerance or something, just by putting a little note and then be like, oh, that's it. Uh, so it's kind of interesting how this medicine and this new revolutionary, I would, if you like to say revolutionary or more like warrior ideas in this model on this city or contemporaneousness, it's just very hard to explain how fast this keeps going. um, I just saw this video, this tour, and I really like how he narrates his. So follow him. He's a really good editor and narrate. Well, he does get narrating. He have a good voice. Oh wait, no wait, never mind. He doesn't. He doesn't use his voice, but he's a good YouTuber anyways. So it was about this date that it just passed, and I didn't like, it was so diluted in my mind. This, I didn't have this idea in my present of what was the meaning of this actually, and how, like, it's just what is happening all days. um so yeah, it should be remembered differently, maybe, again, to don't forget this. um I don't know how to start, and like, I don't know how to dive into politics, but I do like politics somehow. Like, America have good politics and have regulated a lot of things, and they are the, like, the good model to follow, to to establish or guide into humanizing again. I used to live there, and I will say that was when I was on sixth grade middle school, and then junior high, and then I came back to Mexico. And so that was the only time when I live, like, to get the time. How do you say it? Uh, like from here to here, like in a row, like years in a row, 2 years in a row, 2 or 3 years in a row, around that. Well, and yeah, I will definitely recognize how United States have a good different. It's a different like in math. They were so advanced. Like here, I was what I was studying there in fifth grade or sixth grade. I was studying that here until like third grade of like that will be 10, 11, or 12, until 12, like almost finishing to almost going for to high school. Like their math was bad, and obviously all these sources of um like food, that's also another good part of United States, is they're very organized, and they have all these tickets or well, that coupons and all this stuff to try to keep working in their own country. It's a very good country. I mean, the ice thing right now, I don't have very good, like, I don't have opinion about that, but I don't know if it's related into health. But if you relate health and politics and what's happening about that in the United States, well, of course, this is stressing all days, thinking about your life is about to change in just by pressing a button, and once one is getting 2,000 but it is like a hunting game of Latinos and everyone that looks like doesn't have paper, then that means I can get $2,000, or I don't know how much he's paying per family or per person. Like it's just so freaking crazy. Like this is like real. Like imagine all these representations of Mr. Beast doing this Squid Games is literally happening to 2025. um, but into health, well, it's because that part of health, like how this power, and going back to that YouTuber, like, and that idea, like it's um over us, like over the time, over the like fear, like there's a lot of things going out there. You just have a freaking fast life. There's no time to to put your things in order and then keep going into your maybe your dreams, or that you lost when you were a kid, or that you didn't have the opportunity to have because you had a bad childhood or something like that. um I don't know. This is just challenging of everyone having the same opportunities. It's very, it's kind of stressing because it's just something is impossible. Like think about all the dogs and all the machines working for whatever thing working for. So I don't know. It's kind of disappointed, but I will not go for that depressed idea. I will more likely be hopeful for this new era. I don't know how hard it's gonna be this access into these new medicine methods, or if it's what were the methods to, let's be honest, like what are the methods in history that make humanity decrease? So it's a pandemic, war, and that's it. Well, violence and accidents are more likely into contemporaneous era, and um well, all this stress and woman, man, labor, hours of working, it's just fast life, politics. um is you don't see the results immediately, and then you get mad, and then well, all that. um okay, so health and politics, access. Well, I don't know, let's talk about that topic where uh those genes, where you can pick them up to obtain your baby, like literally like going into a machine, to pick your soda. Well, it's just the same. You just go there, you just press some buttons, and then boom, you got your baby genes 100% more than everyone, that he can just literally go to school and say, I'm better, I'm smarter than you because I was created in labsgenesbaby.org or whatever that website is. I mean, uh, well, first of all, not everyone is going to be able to access that. And second of all, how crazy would you be to access that? And third, well, talking about craziness, isn't it, is another great topic. For example, this is a very good example. Like, do you imagine a doctor smoking weed, or um, a nurse smoking weed? Well, right now it will be more um, accepted, or it's just like more common. Maybe the anesthesiologist, or the traumatologist, those are relaxed people. Um, so maybe they they smoke weed. But well, anyway, everyone that makes videos on YouTube have a purpose, of course. I wouldn't be doing or wasting my time or however you wanted to say this. Sharing idea, acting, having parts to be serious and all that, projecting your image, communicate. All this is it's very interesting for me. Like audio, visuals, gestures. Um, well, I just like all that and it's a good. I think it's just like a good way to express many ideas that are happening so fast that we don't know how to explain them. I want to, well, purposely by doing videos is to make people see where their error is. Like, I want to be the friend that goes and said, um, I'm gonna tell you the truth, like this is gonna hurt, but please just relax and then, like, or you can be like rude, like that scene where in Doctor, well, that house is just like, but because a biopsy is obviously gonna hurt. So what would you like? Would you like your friend to tell you the truth, even though it hurts, or would you like that truth be hide because it's gonna hurt? I'd rather to have the second one. I'll never like to have both mixed it, and the first one obviously is not an option. But everyone live in that when you're young and you don't know anything about world or love or that. So I have all these ideas, I really don't know how to specialize as a doctor, like a familiar psychiatry. I like so many ideas in this campus of medicine. Like there are 37 specialties. Like there's a lot to think about in this. I mean, seriously, I will, I don't know. It's just a freaking good career. And right now, everything is going so fast. So thinking about that and mixing it with technology and AI and all that, it's just crazy. Like, yeah, there's a lot of topics, and you don't even know where to start. Like, it's like, oh wow, this is getting heavy. Like, it is getting really heavy. It's more likely to that engineers are more into this campus now. That was my first option actually. I wanted to be on that career, but I don't know why I end up on this one. I don't know if I was scared or the math, or I was like maybe thinking, oh, maybe I can mix it, or it was totally different thing, or because it was related into my family. I don't know. Campus of health. I really don't know why I choose that one, but the other one was one of my first options. I was like, well, math, I never had a chance to like really explore, like I understand how hard it is to study an engineer. It's just it is the way different from medicine, but medicine doesn't escape from math or from numbers, formulas, or um, well, that thinking critical reasoning um, is just the ability to just that is getting time by time as a doctor. Okay. 20 minutes. I think 20 minutes. It's enough to just do a video. So I'm just do videos like this. I'm a start. I'll finish my shower and then do this. Then have this and okay.